What's up, guys? Arash Rahbar here. 4 days post 2018 Arnold Classic, Ohio. First ever classic physique at the Arnold Classic, and it was the 30th anniversary. So what better of a time, right, to drop the classic physique at the Arnold Classic. It was an honor and a pleasure to be on that stage. You know, Arnold Schwarzenegger, the godfather of bodybuilding, myself and all other bodybuilders looked up to him, and he paved the way for us. And it was the first time I ever competed at the Arnold Classic in any division. It was a great weekend. I had a great time. It was a lot of fun, and I got a lot of great feedback. I went there to win. I came out second. Current reigning Mr. Olympia, Breon, beat me. He got first. So, you know, it's always a tough pill to swallow. I'm never the guy that says I'm just there to have fun. I always go there to win. And I really thought I had my best package to date, and I still think I do. I think it was the best I've been. You know, this was 1, 2, 3, 4. This is my 5th bodybuilding show, not including men's physique. So I'm just getting better and better. Since I competed in classic physique the first year in 2016, if you guys have followed my career, I keep getting better and better. So I think I'm better now to this weekend at the Arnold than I was in the Olympia, 2017. And I think I'll be better in 2018 Olympia in 5 months than I was this weekend. So it's a progression, it's a progressive sport. I know what I need to build on. Everyone's asking me what more could I do. There's always more. I just develop as a bodybuilder. I brought better conditioning. I think I brought my quads up a lot. I think overall I was better, and that's what the judges told me too. No, they didn't have any complaints. You know, he just had me beat. Doesn't mean that I had flaws. But I'm one of the taller guys in the top 6. And it's harder in classic physique for the taller guys to have big legs and big backs because of the weight restriction. So I have to work on my outer sweeps and my quads and my middle back. That's my opinion. That's what I need to work on for the Olympia. And I'm gonna do exactly that. For those of you that were out there, for those of you that were at home watching, I appreciate the support. It means a lot. Seriously, all the comments and all the DMs, I don't get a chance to reply to all of them, but it means the world to me. It's the weekend was that much better for me because the feedback I got from everybody. A lot of people saw that I improved. A lot of people saw that I put in so much work in my posing. A lot of people saw my posing routine and loved it, and the split I hit at the end. And so that stuff really makes me feel good. And of course, the icing on the cake for the whole weekend was Arnold taking the Snapchat selfie and video of me on his account. Which was absolutely flattering and an honor. And for the record, everyone keeps asking me, I didn't know he was doing it, I couldn't see him. I know Cedric McMillan in 2017, when he won, he saw Arnold and he kneeled down and came into the selfie and played with his hair.
Very pretty. Don't lose that opportunity.
But I didn't see Arnold at all. The lights are so bright there, that bottom of the stage is just kind of like blacked out. I couldn't see anything, so I had no clue. When I stepped off stage, people were like, Arnold took a selfie with you. I said, really? I can't believe it. And then all the pictures were all over the internet. They went viral. They're all over my Instagram. You guys can see it. So that was really cool. That was really surreal. I mean, 23 years I've been bodybuilding. 23 years I've been having Arnold's posters and pictures up and you know, looking up to him. So it's crazy. It comes full circle. It's an amazing feeling, amazing experience to be acknowledged by him and all of you guys. You know, I love doing this. I do this because I love it. No other reason. There's other perks. There's other parts to it. There's sponsorships. There's prizes and popularity and Instagram. But it's all out of love and out of passion. And I think if you're doing something for the wrong reason, you'll never truly be your best. If I was doing it just for popularity or just for money or just for magazine covers, when you fail, you don't have the desire and the drive to get back up. When you don't get what you want, it's really, really tough to get back into the gym. But when it's out of passion and out of love, and you truly love what you do, you don't need motivation. People always say, what's your motivation when times are tough? I really don't have any. I don't have a specific thing it's just love. I love it. I don't need to be motivated to train. You know, when I win shows, the next day, I'm in the gym at 5 in the morning. When I lose shows, the next day, I'm in the gym at 5 in the morning. I use the victory and the adrenaline to drive me and train, and I use the defeat and the failure to drive me and train. Friday was a show, went out Friday night with my family to Cheesecake Factory. I wasn't even that hungry because I'm carving up for 2-3 days. I didn't even order entree. I had a bunch of appetizers, you know, sliders and fried stuff, and I enjoyed myself, had a little bit of ice cream. And then Saturday morning, I did fasted cardio for 1 hour, and I had 2 photo shoots. And then Sunday I had 2 photo shoots. I shot with Muscular Development, I shot with Flex Magazine, Muscle and Fitness, and a private shoot for Dymatize and myself. And then came back to New York. I'm here at Bez right now, just trained with my boy Nicky Rizzle. Just back on the grind. I mean, if I didn't love this, if it wasn't my passion, I wouldn't have woken up and done fasted cardio. I've done fasted cardio every day since the show. Not because I have to, but because it feels good. I don't feel good if I just stop cardio and I stop dieting and I stop everything. You just feel like crap. And a lot of bodybuilders get depressed afterwards because you go from so much structure and a regimented day. You do this at this time, you do that at that time, you eat this way, to so much freedom that you don't know what to do with yourself. But everybody asks how you keep conditioning after a show. And the secret is you don't change much. If you stop doing cardio and you stop taking fat burners, and then you start eating a bunch of stuff that you haven't been eating, more carbs, more sugar, more calories, you're just gonna get fat. Not only will you get fat, but you get really, really bloated. So what I say is keep the same exact diet. I know that sucks and I know it's really strict, but keep the same diet and keep cardio in. You don't have to do as much, but keep 1 session in every day. And then have a meal, have a dessert, or whatever you want once a day or once every few days. Me personally, I've been lifting for so many years. I have a lot of dense muscle. I get big easy, especially if I eat high carbs. So if I go off and I start eating desserts and pizzas and burgers, I'll gain a lot of weight, and I don't want that to happen. So I go to keto. I do a keto diet where it's 0 carbs, really, really high fat, and lower protein, like 70% fat, 30 protein. Now, I'm not so OCD where I check to see if I'm in ketosis. I might not even be in ketosis, but the reason I do it is because I don't want to blow up and get bloated from the carbs, but I enjoy the fats. So it sounds hard to do 0 carb, but for me, it's easier to do 0 carb high fat than low carb moderate fat. So I'm having a lot of nut butters. I'm having a lot of like protein powder and almond butter, or just nuts. Almonds and peanuts and cashews, macadamia nuts, really fatty steaks, salmon, whole eggs. So for me, it's very satiating and very enjoyable. It's easier than doing low carb. I do this for a few weeks as long as I want to keep tight. I still gain weight, I still get bigger because I'm at a surplus of calories, but I stay in pretty good shape. If you guys follow me, you saw after the Olympia, all the way up to Kuwait Pro, which was months after Olympia, I was still very conditioned and very dry looking. So that's something that I've learned over the years after shows that I like to do so I don't rebound crazy. So yeah, I didn't train for 4 months and bust my ass and sacrifice my social life and time with my family and friends and not eating for second place. No, I won't tell you that. That's bullshit. I went there to win. I thought I had a very good chance of winning. But I fell short and I got second, and it's not great. It wasn't fun. I wasn't happy, but I don't kick and scream. I don't complain. I didn't lose to Joe Schmo. I lost to Mr. Olympia. He was in great shape. He's a great bodybuilder, and I'm just gonna get better. There's no time for complaining. There's no time for excuses. There's no time for being down and pity. Right back to work, man. Right back to work. If you're trying to be the best at what you want to do, if you want to keep progressing, right back to work. Nobody gives a shit. No one cares how hard you work and you fell short. They just see, you know, what you show up that day. You know your journey. You know how hard you work. You know how much harder you can work. You know if you cheated or you slacked. You know if you cut your cardio short. I know how hard I worked. I'm happy with what I accomplished. I'm proud of myself. I didn't slack. I didn't leave any stones unturned. I did the most that I can do physically, mentally, and I thought everything out. I considered every option. I said, well, can I do this? Can I do that? You know, I thought about everything in my diet methodically, my training, my days off, and I've evolved. And my training and my dieting and my days off and my rest, everything has changed, and in my opinion, gotten better and better and better throughout the years, throughout the season. I'm gonna continue working. I'm gonna continue improving. This isn't the last of me. This isn't the best of me. This isn't the end. This is just the beginning.